Let's play! Whoa! Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and welcome to another stream of Paradise Killer. Maybe the finale stream, not really sure yet, just yet. But, yeah, my god, I love this music. Now, let me go about what I did off screen, because I believe in the last part I wanted to say I was almost done, but I wanted to see what the hell I could do. There's one thing that kept bothering me, and it had to do with this, the pile bunker gauntlets. It's like, why give that to us when we haven't seen anything to get on it right, or get to use it on just yet? So that was bothering me. And we can talk to Crimson to kind of fill out some other stuff. Because you see here, actually, that's shift. There you go. You see there, Crimson has more things to talk about. But I did some stuff off screen. And pretty much what I did was I kept pushing Q to look around for other items. So you'll notice that a lot of them are cleared out. I got a lot more blood crystals. I got... Oh! I found... This was interesting. You see his potential lead here? I found a knife. Apparently Lydia's knife. Underneath the council penthouse. And I'm like, what the hell? Because I was just looking around. And it was a knife that apparently belongs to Lydia. And it's basically showing like, uh-oh. That means that they must have used that knife to open up that grate. So, there's that. But here's something I found also off screen, but I have not checked yet. I'm right here where One Last Kiss is at. You guys see this little pile of dirt? So, when I got close to it, you see right here, it is something you can examine. So I'm betting that those bunker gauntlets may work here. So let's figure out and see if this is what we need it for.
I'm glad to be back.
Thank you! That feels so much better. Because I have no idea what's going to be underneath there now. I am downright amazed at what I can destroy with some pile bunker gauntlets. So, it's a vault. Okay. Who the hell was that? Seriously. Wait, who the hell are you?
Mother.
Excuse me? Mother? Now wait a minute. So he's already bloodied. Okay. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it looks like that's a gunshot wound. Okay. Alright.
No, you are not her.
Wait, who are you?
Mother called me Danonigata.
Danonigata? Danonigata. Okay. A child born into darkness, born never to be known.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Wait, who's your mother?
The corridor lady.
Who? Wait, what? Corridor lady? Who's that? What corridor?
Built into the fabric, the corridors.
Sure.
Wait, why are you here?
I thought I escaped. You cannot escape blood.
That's weird.
That's a gunshot wound. We need to get you treated. No, I failed.
They want me dead.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Who wants you dead? Mother and the man.
The investigator is here.
Who's the man? Sometimes a friend, sometimes not.
I don't like this.
Why do they want you dead? What did you fail at?
My destiny.
Wait, huh?
Got it.
What was your destiny? Was your destiny killing the council?
Are the council the dark people in the room?
Yes.
Then yes, he shot me.
I killed them. My knife danced. The room became red. I wasn't the only monster in the room. It wasn't supposed to be there. What do you mean?
See the lines that were hidden.
I made this. She thinks I didn't. I know more than she thinks. See the lines that were hidden.
There is no room in paradise for me.
You'll need to see why. You're going to die if you don't get treated.
Good. Life has been bad. I shouldn't have been born.
What the hell?
No, don't. Alright, I think he just killed himself.
That's strange.
He slit his throat. Just perfect.
Sure.
Who really were you? What the hell's going on here? I can take a blood sample at least.
Analyzing.
The blood sample isn't in the database, but there's a hint of some of the DNA.
That's weird.
What the hell? This blood has Carmelina's DNA. It's not her blood, but it could be her offspring.
That's
Was
strange.
Denonigate her child?
Got it.
Her sample matches the one used to open the third seal blood lock last night. That puts him in a penthouse at the time of the murder. Well, what do you know? Ai's Kiwami's blood matches Denonigate's. Does that mean Carmelina and Ai's Kiwami had a kid together?
I have a bad feeling
Daddy's
about
boy got through the
this.
bloodlock because he had council blood.
What the hell?
There's some kind of strange flesh fused to his body. What is this? Is this the flesh from Crying Grudge that Carmelina fused with someone? Was this used to get through the fourth holy seal? He has a knife. It's a perfect blade. It's covered in blood. Starlight can analyze it.
Analyzing.
Don't test me.
His own blood and all the council members. Is this the murder weapon?
What the hell?
There's no blood on here that matches the Marshal's Garden and Council building. The blade is perfect as well. It wouldn't have caused the ragged gashes in their throats. Somehow he got to the council without going through the guards. This knife matches the lacerations on the council murder victims.
Don't test me.
Denonigate's gunshot wound came from Montserrat's gun. His blood matches the gunshot splatter in the penthouse.
Got it.
Denonigate broke into the council penthouse, started attacking, and Montserrat shot him. Denonigate fled here. His blood matches the blood trail that ended on that wall, which answers the who, but not the what the hell. I need to find out more about this guy.
Key item obtained.
Wow.
Key item obtained. Dynamigate.
Wow. I think we just blew open a huge thing here. Huge. Damn. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Will. I hope the buffering can end eventually for you, but if you can't stay, I understand, buddy. Thank you so much for coming out. And hey there, Justin. Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. A secret killer hidden in the depths of paradise. I do so love these islands. So, he is the child, apparently, of Carmelina and Ai's Kiwami. He basically admitted that he killed them all. I mean, the evidence is all there. Wow. The key Denonigate gave me fits this lock. May as well tumble down the rabbit hole. These islands are so weird. What's behind door number 1?
That's weird.
Hidden corridors. Where am I? These corridors can't be attached to where I found... cannot be attached to where I found Denonigate. That was the edge of a cliff. Starlight doesn't know where I am. Dononi Gante said his mother is a corridor lady. The blood test confirmed his mother is Carmelina. Did she make these?
The investigator is
Looks like
here.
there are several portals elsewhere. A couple seem to go to the Syndicate apartments, including what I presume is Witness's balcony. He always gets the biggest balcony so he can watch the island's end. One portal looks like it goes to the lobby of the council building. The other's different. It looks like an amateur job that's punched through these corridors. Does that one bypass the seals somehow? I mean, there's the blood trail. Oh yeah, it's definitely like a handmade corridor. And then this is the penthouse. You can kind of see it there. And that's apparently Witness's balcony. That's the lobby, I think they said. That one's new. We'll check out that one later, but let's go through each corridor here. I'm sorry to hear that, Justin. Hope all will get better. And hey, Danny, welcome to the stream. What did you miss? Not much. I just started playing like 10 minutes ago. And apparently we found a secret character who blew open his case like crazy. I think I know what happened now. Another weird door.
That's strange.
This one leads to Witness's apartment.
Sure.
Dononi Gante referred to his mother as a corridor lady. His blood proves that Carmelina is his mother.
I don't like this.
I think it's safe to assume that she made these corridors. She's the architect after all.
The investigator is here.
The corridors skip sections of space and allow the user to cross the island in an extremely short space of time.
Got it.
Dononi Gante said he'd been trained to kill. Did Carmelina hide him and use these corridors to get him to the council to commit murder last night? The corridor that Dononi Gante used to escape back to his hideout wasn't the same as the others.
Sure.
Maybe Dononi Gante inherited his mother's architectural powers and created it himself. Why didn't Carmelina just make a corridor that bypassed the seals?
Got it.
The council kept the seals a mystery to her. If she doesn't know what they are, she probably couldn't build a corridor to a location she doesn't know. Carmelina and Witness were together at the time of the murder. There's a 5-minute window when Witness stepped out of his balcony to take a call from Akiko.
Got it.
Carmelina could have used that time to travel through one of the corridors, get to Dononi Gante, and take him to the council building.
I'm glad to be
The
back.
trials are going to be exciting. Whoa. Okay. This is getting freakier and freakier. And Nature, welcome to the stream as well. What's Carmelina's motive in all this? What does she gain from the council's death? I think the big motive from her was she wanted more recognition for her work. Like Witness is worried she's changing. They had a really weird relationship. I don't know how much that's an alibi. Lydia says, see, this is what I'm thinking here. Carmelina's a genius. She knows that 25th Island will be perfect. Is she worried she won't get credit? Because remember, because of what happened in her family before, they like went against the council. She can never be on there. And I think that's what she's worried about. I don't know. So right now, that's the motive. And these are portals, Nature. So here's the corridor of the blood.
Sure.
That corridor was different. It looks amateurish. This bypasses the seals. A network of secret corridors across the island that contain a hidden killer. The Carmelina set this plan up years ago. It was nearly a perfect plan. If Judge hadn't summoned me, she might not have got away with it. She could still get away with it if I don't present the right evidence. This is a bizarre case. So this is how Dononi Gante left. So this is his blood. You know, but Yuri was apparently here too. I gotta keep remembering that. So, you know what's weird? Because we have this killer demon here, and it looks like there's a number of these council members that totally look like super, like, eviscerated. But then we have others that had, like, their throats slit or something, like, crazy. Like, not as crazy happen. So what I'm thinking was that both the killer demon and Dononegante were killing the council members. Remember, Montserrat had a gun. And I think they said he shot it twice. So there is a bullet hole in the killer demon. He's dead. And then apparently Dononegante had a gunshot wound. Huh.
The investigator is here. Don't test me.
The blood matches Dononegante's. He was here last night. Looks like Montserrat shot Dononegante, presumably in defense. Maybe Dononegante busted in here and started slicing, but Montserrat got a shot off before it was over. So that's what I'm thinking. Which means... Because this whole thing with the demon straight up was Witness's idea. Because he called the number on this case to open it up. So we know that Witness is responsible for this. But Dononegante and Carmelina? You know what? I think the big thing here is that there might have been two separate attempts here. There's a trace of Aiz Kiwami's blood. He took his own life years ago, though.
Ooh,
Doesn't
the
match Henry's.
investigator is here.
Okay. Dononegante. So it was here last night. This corridor must be where Dononegante escaped through. So yeah. Wow. And this is the corridor apparently to the lobby of the building.
Nanny, the hell?
This is the entrance to the council building. It takes seconds to get here from Dononegante's vault. A conspiracy crafted from the fabric of the island. Did Carmelina's hidden killer commit the crime to end all crimes? See, this would make sense, because remember, she was asking why didn't he just break through, why didn't she bypass all the seals? She didn't know how all the seals worked. Okay. I got a good thing cooking up in my head now. So what's this one?
I don't like this.
This corridor isn't letting me through. It looks like it goes to the Syndicate apartment. Probably Carmelina's. That would explain how she accessed the corridors.
The investigator
She
is
can
here.
visit Dononegante a little later anytime she needs to. This is so messed up. Wow. Okay. And I think that's it. So, I personally think I have the information I need to start accusing people. But we have the blood crystals to spend, I should say. So I want to go and visit Crimson now and see what she has to say, everything that I can buy from her. Because I have a feeling this is just going to get weirder and weirder. Alright. Shoot, where is Crimson? Is she in the Danchi area? Like around there? Could be wrong. It's fine. Who killed the marshals disguised prisoners at the first seal? That Zagor, I'm thinking, is a Kiko. Because I mentioned this way before. I have a feeling that it's just a huge chunk of people were involved. So I do feel like Kiko was the one who broke Henry free and killed the prisoners. Remember, she loves the guards. And we knew that those marshals were not marshals, in fact. So that's the little thing there. And I don't know if she put a demon there to hide the actual killing. I think the demon actually did do some of the killing. I think Witness and Carmelina have their own motives for killing the council. And I think they just have their plans separate. Alright.
Crimson acid.
Let's go ahead and talk to Crimson. I got time for a check, Crimson. Why is no one else blessed? The gods work in mysterious ways. Depends on who catches their eye. What do you really want to talk about? You're not here to shoot the breeze about divine blessings. I can see it in your eyes. Can I ask you about Isaiah? I was wondering when we get to the ex-husband topic. What do you want to know?
The investigator is here.
What's he doing now? He's still responsible for the citizen management. Abduction, reconditioning, distribution. Did he ever forgive me? I think so. It took him a while.
Business.
He trusts you implicitly. Ugh. I can't talk. You know that. The deception by damned harmony upended his world.
Weird.
Not just your crime, but the faith he put in you. We all believed in the great lady Love Dies. The investigation freak of the Syndicate. No one believed in you as much as Isaiah did. The shock of the damned harmony incident was realizing that if you can be deceived by a god, any of us can. No one was more surprised than me. I thought I was untouchable. I can believe it.
Thank you.
To answer your question, he did forgive you. All of the old drinking gang did. You need to know, though, that he's with Madame Complex now.
Sorry.
I wasn't planning on chasing after him. I destroyed his life once already. He's on the next island. One of Lydia's first pickups last night. Not a lot for the citizen manager to do once the slaughter is completed.
Sorry.
I'm glad he's not a suspect. Time to move on, lady. Understood.
Your truth is wrong.
Ooh, there's something to tell us.
Sure.
Do you have something you want to tell me?
What do you mean?
I told you about the key from KHX. I didn't tell you the other part of the story. I've been worried about what's going on, but you need to know. I seduced KHX for my own interest, but someone else asked me to do it as well.
What the hell?
Who? Witness.
Ah.
Why? He wanted the key. I don't know why, but he asked for it. He wanted it modified for remote access. A dongle that could be placed in the control panel and then used to remotely access it. It needed a line of sight, though. The amount of data could easily drop packets if the signal was blocked.
When love dies.
Did you give it
all
to
that
him?
You've got it wrong.
Yes. Why? He promised to help me.
Sure.
With what?
Don't be coy.
He said he had a plan for the next island that would allow me to keep my freedom and allow me to return to active service. Crimson.
Who knows?
I know. I didn't expect it to be this. If this was him.
Paradise feels wrong.
This is the truth. Yes. I got some work to do. Wow. So Witness is looking worse now. I mean, honestly, it collaborates the whole thing about the killer demon and being there in the penthouse. Now, in terms of why it was even in the penthouse, well, we gotta remember Lydia had the space helmet that had her perfume. She was able to access a few of those seals. So I have a feeling somehow no, not somehow. We know how they broke through the seals. She knew about the second seal. She knew about the third seal because you need council blood. And remember, Sam had a vial with Kafka's blood on it that he presumably stole from Dr. Doomjazz. And in the fourth one, the Godflesh he had stored in his safe. He said he was keeping it for Witness, but man, okay. Time to spend some money, guys.
Business is booming.
Alright, here you go.
Good work.
A pleasure doing business. Carmelina isn't allowed on the council. The Silence family were barred from ever being on the council.
I have my way.
You remember her father's crime, right? Romeo's fall from grace?
Sure.
He was deceived by cosmic deceit. Bingo! Cosmic deceit deceived him with promises of power. Standard stuff. Cosmic deceit wanted Romeo to sacrifice a crying grudge in a ritual. That would give Crimson Deceit enough power to resurrect. Excuse me, Cosmic Deceit.
Honey.
Resurrecting the gods is our mission, but not at the expense of deceptions and sacrificing other gods. Romeo was stopped before he could go through with it. His punishment was execution and the rest of his family being barred from the council seat for eternity. Okay.
What the hell?
The ruling still stands. Carmelina is on the throne right now. The judge thinks they made the right call. It's a temporary situation. She's the highest rank outside of council. We're about to move to a new perfect island that Carmelina designed. This transition to our eternal home needs to go right, and she's best placed to get us through it. Has Carmelina protested a ruling in the past? She's submitted motions to have the ruling overturned and to get to the council. All has been denied, though. Can I see these motions? Of course, I pulled them from the Moon database. So I don't know if there's a way that I can actually access the Moon database myself, but I have the blood crystals, might as well spend them. I'll give you a little extra for free. I don't know if this helps with anything, though. Hit me. About 25 years ago, Carmelina went into isolation for a year. No one saw her.
That's strange.
Any idea why? She said it was for work. She had a new project and didn't want to be disturbed. Nothing ever came out of it, though. We were never shown the fruits of her labor.
Got it.
I think it's those corridors. That's what I personally think. What do you think this matters? Or why do you think this matters? You know when you get a bad feeling and it festers. Maybe I just need to say it out loud. Maybe it means something. I'll see what I can find. Oh, and you're probably right, Zagor. She gave birth. Now, I'm not sure how immortal beings give birth. It's the same thing, like 9 months, whatever, but could be. And wait a minute, they said 25 years ago, right? When did Aiz Kiwami kill himself? I think they said only a few years ago. So yeah, I think that all adds up. This is a big one, apparently. He knows the original secret.
Don't be coy.
Before the first island, during a great betrayal, Montserrat made a mistake that God Doomjazz's father killed. This is before you joined up with the Syndicate. He was our original military general, a legendary soldier. I've always heard rumors about him before I joined the Syndicate. There weren't many humans the gods feared, but he was one of them. When the Syndicate fled to the first island, Montserrat made a stupid call to investigate a tomb that was supposed to contain a heavenly weapon. He was wrong. There was nothing there. Doomjazz's father attempted to hold off the pursuing armies during Montserrat's folly. It was too much. Our pursuers broke through and killed half the Syndicate before we got away.
Who knows?
The incident was struck from history, but some of the existing council members know about it.
Thank you.
Aiz Kiwami likes to talk that, like when he said a drink with Doomjazz was his closest friend. He let the secret slip. Was. Aiz Kiwami had some skeletons in his closet. He got found out. The next island was going to be a bad time for him. He took his own life a few years ago. They've been friends since the Great Betrayal, hadn't they? Aiz got Doomjazz out of the torture chamber when he lost his arms. Doomjazz refused to give up his medical studying even as the haunted ziggurat in Scotland was besieged. He was captured, tortured, and fled after Aiz broke him out. They were late joining up the Syndicate, and Doomjazz missed his father's death. By that time, it had been covered up. Okay. What about the photo?
Nice doing business with you. Good.
He was in a relationship. He still loves her. Ah. It didn't work out. She can't relate to people who aren't soldiers, and he can't keep his dick in his pants. Personal experience? You're one to talk. Why does that give him motive for the council murder? The original secret.
Who knows?
Montserrat was planning on doing a similar operation that got Doomjazz's father killed. A suicide mission for Akiko. Doomjazz found out.
That's weird.
So he killed the council to protect her. Wouldn't you kill a bureaucrat to save the person you love?
Good
About
work.
Lydia and Sam? I know about their last job. What last job?
I have my way.
Back in the day, Lydia told you that after she met Sam, they left the world in assassination for good, right? It isn't that easy. Once you're in that world, you're bound to it until you fulfill all of your duties.
Thank you.
An assassin is the most effective tool in the world. All tools have owners. In order to leave their old life behind, Lydia's former master had her do one last job.
Secrets are
She had to
dangerous.
destabilize the government in Europe. Several dead officials allowed for a regime change.
What the hell?
Why didn't she tell me this? We've been friends for millennia. She's ashamed. They vowed to end the killing. Sam helped her do the job. They were in it together. It's not as romantic as the story that they told everyone now, is it?
I have my way.
Always be suspicious of romantic stories, lady. Life doesn't work like that.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Is this what the council murder is? A regime change?
Good work.
Who can say? Was it revenge? A crime of passion? A regime change? You got some investigating to do. Now,
Business
Witness,
is business.
I think, is a big one as well. I know Witness was growing to despise Montserrat. Montserrat was tightening his grip on all of us. He was giving it to paranoia, worried about his precious perfect island.
That's strange.
History was repeating. The island was shrouded in fear. We'd all grown complicit and happy in our freedoms. Montserrat had always been building towards a perfect island and a perfect syndicate. As you know, the syndicate was formed with the goal of resurrecting our gods. 24 islands in and we weren't doing a good job. Almost all the pyramids out in the ocean sit empty. Montserrat didn't care though. He's decided that was step 2. Montserrat was obsessed with the island sequences. He drifted that way. Most of the syndicate are self-serving and followed. Why worry about the gods if you can get a nicer apartment? Why wouldn't Witness want to go along with that? You've been gone a long while. Montserrat changed. So did Witness. Witness didn't trust Montserrat. At all.
Got it.
Has Witness been deceived by a god? Not that I'm aware of. I've never had that suspicion. I think this is just some self-radicalization.
Don't be coy.
Or radicalization, I should say. He slipped further and further into worship and fear of the astral masters. You don't need to be deceived into being a servant when you've got a healthy dose of the end times fear in you. So Witness murders the council to put the fear of the gods into them and refocus the syndicate on a holy mission. I'm not saying that's what happened, but if you want to pin a motive on Witness, I'd go, it's what I'd go with. Witness believes he's heading for the end times.
That's weird.
How can we have end times if our gods are dead or dormant? Only a handful of gods came to Earth. The rest of them are out there. The gods are self-serving morons. They've never looked out for their own kind. Take it up a Witness. I have no time for religious debates. That does make sense, however, the primary god of these guys is a literal goat. So it can go either way. Enyoy, I'm so sorry I mispronounced your name. Welcome to the stream. This game, the story is so out there, but I love it. Let's see. I already told you, one of the gods was Voth, Akiko's lover. Akiko must be pretty upset. You haven't heard anything strange about the marshals on the night? Things take a little while to flow downstream. You need to wait for loose lips. Now see, that one, we know that it wasn't actual marshals that were killed. 2 prisoners were misplaced, or if you want to say that, and the blood doesn't match. So that's why I think Akiko is behind it. I think, okay, so here's my big thing here. I believe Carmelina and Witness had people working under them to achieve their ultimate goal. I think there were 2 separate ploys to get rid of the council for their own end needs. So that's what I'm going with. But I still gotta go over all the evidence just to be absolutely certain.
Thank you.
Nice doing business. It's a bloodlock.
That's weird.
How do you know that? I have my ways. Someone let it slip.
Oh,
Who? Ice Kiwami. What made him tell you? That will always be a secret.
the investigator is here.
Who else knows? Who can say? May the gods carry him through the cosmos, but he was easy to manipulate. He had a weakness for women and easily gave him the cosmic fear.
I have my way.
Who knows who talks to who on the island? Who knows what secret meetings happen in quiet rooms? Who knows what gets said when someone has the fear of the gods put into them?
I don't like this.
Well, that narrows it down.
Thank you.
And we know about his father already.
Me.
Here we
Thank
go.
you.
Nice doing business. I've got records of some private financial transactions between Rena Division and Eyes Kiwami.
Sure.
What kind of transactions? Eyes was giving her money. Henry was born 27 years ago, right? These transactions date back 27 years and 5 months. And? I thought you were an investigator. Why would a powerful council member be giving personal money in secretive transactions to a female citizen 5 months before her only child was born? Oh. Yeah, that wasn't hard to figure out. And how about one
Sure.
last kiss?
Business is booming.
Ooh, nice crystals. Do you think it's strange that Carmelina went to the exorcism?
Sure.
It seems like a dangerous situation for the architect. Very. There was a reason, though. Some Syndicate members use encryption in messages to each other. There's a lot of politics and scheming on the islands, after all. I monitor any communications that I can. The network traffic is mostly boring, but sometimes someone forgets to encrypt something. While Carmelina was heading to Henry's apartment with Grace, she messaged Akiko and told her to step out of the room while Grace was doing the exorcism.
That's strange.
Her so-called lapse in procedure was planned. Sure was, lady. Sounds like a plot to me.
Got it.
My work is never done.
The investigator is here.
Have you got a copy of this message? Uh-huh. They realized a mistake and scrubbed their phones afterwards, so they don't expect to be able to confirm this with their phones. Okay. Leave her alone with him. There we go. Besides, it was 10 years ago. Everyone got a Masahiro upgrade since then. And remember, I'm also thinking that Carmelina is the one that killed Grace, because according to the photo, it has a weird indication like there was a wedding ring or a ring on one of the fingers, and we know this happened right before Carmelina and Witness got divorced. So, she would have a ring. We still have, blood crystals. Let's see what skin she has.
Good work.
Deal. Another one, please.
Business is business.
I got 45 of these. Come on.
Nice doing business with
Oh,
you.
I'm glad to be back.
Seriously, the gods are dead. I don't know what they fear even exists. If the things they are afraid of are dead, why go through the trouble of resurrecting them at all? It just makes no sense. Game
Thank
story. Although I don't think all the gods are dead. Some of them are just simply trapped.
Business is business.
It's a weird thing. It's weird. This game's weird. The story's weird, but still. Man, how many skins do you have?
Business is booming.
Like, there's that god Lost Pain that's on the moon that's still scheming.
Starlight skins obtained.
Ooh, okay, so investigation freak. I like that one.
Starlight skins obtained.
Ooh, that's pretty cool too.
Starlight skins obtained.
Alright.
Starlight skins obtained. Starlight skins obtained.
Okay.
Starlight skins obtained.
Alright.
Starlight skins obtained.
I kind of like that one. Pop art Starlight skin. Alright. So that's everything that Crims can do for us. Where is that one? Yeah, I do like. I really like this one. All right. So, look at that. Look at, we don't have much really left. I still gotta talk to Lydia about the knife we found. Now, the murder of Grace, I gotta talk to, I guess, Akiko about that. Now, this one about KHX missing, this is witness wanted Crimson Acid to steal a holy seal from KHX. Why? So I don't know if I gotta talk to witness about that, but I think we're almost done with everything here. Like, I'm pretty sure I have the story already, and I could just end the game here, but I want to do every little thing that I can possible. So, there is that. Just go ahead and clear out some of these exclamation points because they bother me anytime I see them. There we go. I'll also try catching up with chat if I can. Alright. Well, I know that nature. I know. I mean, I'm going to talk to them, but, I mean, I'm pretty sure I have everything that I need. So, Witness killed KHX? No. I think he wanted him dead, but I'm thinking it was Yuri. Why? Because Yuri's ring was in his fist when he died, and Yuri's the one who stopped the boat rides from even happening. And his body was near the water. So that's what I'm thinking there.
Game saved.
So, I think we have to do like one more I was gonna say, I think like there's gonna be one more time I gotta talk to a lot of people, and then I think we'll be ready to take everything to trial. I should be freaking fast traveling, but I think Lydia... Where is Lydia? She's like right here, right? Yeah. Well, not like right here, but still. So yeah, remember how I was saying, I feel like the two big players here are Carmelina, especially Carmelina, but also Witness. I just think that they had a lot of people working for them. What the hell?
If you want to live, stay back.
He freaked me out there. I'm like, what the hell were you doing out there? I gotta remember the whole gas leak that I caused in the dead zone. They spread them out.
Daybreak.
And I like hanging out with them still because why the hell not?
Let's go for a drive, LD.
How are things with you and Sam? Same as it ever was. Well, that's a good thing, by the way. We're happy together. Okay. I'm glad to hear it. You two always were the perfect couple. Why'd you ask? Not many people experience a relationship with the burden of immortality. You have to be thoughtful and considerate. The most important thing is being relaxed. Eternity is a long time. Statistically, you're both going to make mistakes and hurt each other. That can't be helped. On the other hand, you have forever to patch it up and make it right. What about you? You looking to get back into the dating game? It's hard when the dating pool is so small. Do a doom jazz and get some citizen hookups going on. Fresh crop on the next island. Speaking of which, you could always swing by DJ's yacht again. Maybe. Why the hell not? The thought did cross my mind. Sleeping for suspect in a mass murder. That's my girl. Hey, if you want, you can just drop me off at the judge, and I'll put you down for everything. Wrap this up nice and quick. Stop you giving me a hard time permanently. I'm messing with you. Exile made you grumpy. This has been fun. I'll drop you by the beach. Sure.
It's
All right.
complicated.
What? What do you have to tell me?
It's
We're Thai,
complicated.
right? I can tell you something.
Ooh.
Everything's
the
on the record,
investigator
but
is
I'll
here.
use some discretion. Me and Sammy didn't kill the council,
It's complicated.
but we aren't happy.
The island feels
We want out.
bad,
The
LD.
council wouldn't let us leave, though.
That's
So,
strange.
what do you mean? Me and Sammy are done with this life. These small islands, immortality, waking the gods.
The island
I want to
feels
travel the
bad, LD.
world. The real world. Sammy wants to make whiskey of any ingredient, not just what dead nebula grows.
Huh?
But Montserrat and the council said no. Once you're in the Syndicate, you're in the Syndicate.
Come on,
I'm
LD.
telling you because other people know and they'll spread the secret. But killing them wouldn't help us. The next leader wouldn't let us get out or either.
I don't like this.
Still sounds like a motive, Lydia. That's really not good.
The facts.
Sorry
and
to
the
ask this,
truth
Lydia, but I
are
need you
not
to tell
the
me about the
same.
last job you did.
Huh?
You mean moving us to the next island? No. The regime change in Europe before the Syndicate.
If you can prove it.
Who the hell
sure.
told you about that? Wait. It was acid, wasn't it?
Come on,
What does this have to do with the council murder?
I have a bad feeling
Well,
about this.
the murder has all the hallmarks of a regime change.
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, give me a break. Me and Sammy were assassins. We did assassin shit. It was the last job we had to do to buy our freedom. That was millennia ago. A different epoch. It has nothing to do with last night. Had to ask. No, you didn't. I found your knife outside the penthouse.
What?
What knife? It's a combat knife that's engraved a message from Sam.
I'm messing with you.
You found my knife. I've been looking for that for ages. It disappeared a while ago. Disappeared.
It's
Yeah, I couldn't find it one day. Like it just up and vanished.
That's
Aha.
strange.
Do many things vanish around here? Or is it just your knife that mysteriously vanished and then appeared outside of a crime scene?
come on, LD.
You know, you've never lost something before. Do you know why the blade is damaged? No much need for a combat blade on this island for it just to become a tool. Pop the cap off a beer bottle, tighten the axle out of a car, you know. Can I have it back? It's sentimental.
Don't test me.
Afraid not, Lydia. This is evidence. Do you know anything about the open grate on the council building?
Why?
Grate.
Got it.
A maintenance hatch. It's been cut open and something dragged through it.
Come on, LD.
Not sure why do you think I know anything about that. I think your knife was used to open the grate.
If you can prove it,
You're
sure.
wrong. You're gonna need some proof as well. Okay, I know. I know it was her. At least I'm thinking it was Lydia and Sam who brought in that the crate with the demon in it to the penthouse. Because remember, they also know how to get through all the most of the seals. But I don't think... I still think it was Witness's plan. I'm starting to think Lydia and Sam were working with Witness. Same thing with Yuri. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and talk to Akiko and Henry, maybe. See if they have anything to say.
Grand Marshal Akiko 14.
Hang out for the hell of it.
Nenorochito.
Do you still collect war relics?
What?
What do you care? Friendship, Akiko. We've been through this. Fine. Yes. Okay, good. What's the centerpiece of your collection? Centerpiece? The most important part.
I'm a soldier.
They're all important, Proust. I think actually that's masculine, if nature told me correctly. It should be the feminine version of that word. The relics are created through the actions of soldiers given their lives in combat. How can one be more important than the other? That's a good way of thinking about it.
Che.
I know. Take this. It's a shell from a demon I killed in Romania, before the Syndicate. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Freak.
Good. Now that we played this friendship thing, we're done, right?
That's weird.
Done?
I'm a soldier.
Yes, we became friends. You got what you wanted. You can leave me alone now.
Sorry.
If that's what you want.
Ești pe bune?
That took longer than I was hoping. Goodbye.
Relic obtained.
Something tells me we just finished up hanging out with her, period. So I think that's what happens. You keep hanging out with people, and then eventually they'll give you an item. Kind of like how it is in Danganronpa. Just for the hell of it. Yep. Max level. Okay. I guess I could technically do that. I could just hang out with everybody until I get max level, but I don't know if I want to. We'll see what happens. Does your relationship with Captain Voth have anything to do with this?
I'll put your head on a spike.
The investigator
An
is
illicit
here.
relationship that got found out would be punishable.
Luista.
I'll kill you.
Oh,
Careful.
the facts and the truth.
You've
are
been
not
asking for the
same.
marshals to be inducted, haven't you?
Ești prost?
It's a reasonable request. We guard these islands. But you've been denied. What if there was an incident that prompted the council to reconsider? The crime to end all crimes on the eve of Perfect 25, for example?
Și asta ce înseamnă?
I admire you. You believe so fully in all sorts of little stories and fantasies. It must be nice being so credulous, undaunted by the world.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Is that a denial, then? Of course. Alright, then. Pole Girl, thank you so much for the host. I appreciate it, and welcome to the stream. Except this time it's a random thing instead of their underwear. That'd be kind of weird if these people gave me their underwear. Then again, I guess it was weird. They did it in Danganronpa, didn't they? Whatever. Tell me about you and Voth. Captain Voth.
Rahat.
I don't know what that means. Don't you dare speak about my marshals without proper rank.
When love dies,
You were in a
all that
relationship with
remains-
him.
Ești prost?
Relationship between myself and the marshals is expressly forbidden. Doesn't mean it didn't happen.
I'll kill you.
Watch yourself. A lot of murders happen on this island. Would anyone notice some investigator going missing? It is Japan, that's right. Pantsu. Tell me about the message you got from Carmelina on the day of Henry's exorcism.
Pula.
What message?
Crime is
Carmelina sent
repulsive.
you a message telling you to leave Grace alone with Henry.
Taci. Dracului din
No,
gură.
she didn't. I have a copy of the message right here.
Rahat.
Someone's giving you false evidence. The architect was there that day, but she didn't tell me to do anything. She doesn't have authority over me.
Crime is repulsive.
Then why'd you step out of the room? I consider the scene and prisoners secure. I needed to make sure that the architect was safe. Corrupted areas are full of danger. Uh-huh. Thank you, Kiko. So... I guess I gotta talk to Carmelina about that, and then... maybe talk to Witness about this. And that'll be it. Actually, do I have to talk to you about anything? No.
Division.
Can I hang out with you, though? I can hang out, actually.
Not a fucking thing.
Is this helping? These little chats help me work out who did it? I'm getting a picture of the island. I understand the crucible of crime better. Like what you see? I mean, sure. I mean, no. The islands can't continue like this. How are you gonna fix it?
Sure.
That's a job for the next island. I need to find the truth first.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You promise you're gonna do something about it? I'll do what I can. The Syndicate is a slow ship to turn. I hope you'll stick to that.
Whatever you fucking say.
Enjoy your lurk, pole girl. Oh, max level with him as well. But he didn't give me anything. Well, considering he is kind of tied up, so. Alright. Let's see. Who do I want to talk to now? How about Witness? Henry is pretty funny. Witness is at the Syndicate Apartments. Also save.
Game saved.
There it is. Yeah, no Shinji. We kind of hang out with Shinji, right? Here and there. Actually, where is that corridor? Oh, there it is.
Witness to the end.
The gods are
Oh.
radiant.
She said, "What else do you know about the Great Betrayal?" I understood what salvation is. I was married to another inhabitant of the palace, a wonderful woman, but she chose heresy over the gods. I do not blame her. It was a troubling time. The whole world changed. Temptation of a new life drove us apart. I refused to abandon our heavenly masters. She chased me throughout the Chaos Palace, determined to take my life.
The gods are watching
Ezekiel
us.
saved me. He found a way out of the palace, was attacked, and we were free. We had no idea what daylight or time was, but we knew we had to find the remaining believers. We wandered the deserts for many days until we met a small caravan of worshippers. We went with them and found the start of the Syndicate. We became obsessed with growing the Syndicate. And now you work only for the gods. The Syndicate's work is holy work. Without the Syndicate, the gods will never rise again.
Another sinner.
There is a balance, however. Ezekiel saved me, and now I must save the Syndicate. Save? How are you going to save it? Too many of us have forgot to adhere to the way Silent Goat taught us. When was the last time you did a full prayer routine?
I am still
I will
bathed in the
evangelize
glory
these
of the
values on a
gods.
new island and bring us back to the light. In order for that to happen, you need to do your job, Lady Love Dies. Let us not do social calls until the next island.
Got it.
Understood. Maybe I'll see you on the next island.
Surely this is a
Maybe.
joke.
The truth I find about the murder may involve you, witness.
Other gods work
A
in
devoted servant
esoteric
like myself
ways.
has nothing to fear. And there you go, max level with him as well. Alrighty, Jaden, thank you so much for dropping over the song. I'll make sure to take a look at it later. All right. Carmelina was in your apartment all last night. What about when you stepped out to take a call? I didn't see her out on my balcony. I was over there. I stepped out using my sliding door. So if Carmelina had left by the front door, you wouldn't have seen her. I wouldn't. I also didn't hear the elevator, so if she did leave my apartment, she wouldn't have only been out here. Did you hear the elevator every time I come to speak to you?
Other holy masters.
Now that you present that question to me, I'm surprised to say that I didn't. I put it down to exhaustion. I hadn't slept. Why are you asking? I'm working on a lead.
When
Why did you want
all
Crimson to
that
get you the key
remains
to the
are
second
facts.
seal?
Of course not.
I didn't. You're lying. I have testimony that you not only asked her to get the key, but that she gave you the key as well. That simply isn't true. I have almost nothing to do with Miss Acid. She's lying to you, Lady Love Dies. You are being played. Uh-huh. Have you got the key?
What?
I didn't even know the second seal required a key. I don't have it. You're lying. I am not Lady Love Dies. Miss Acid is tricking you. She is turning us against each other. Why? It's your job to find out. Nah. Were you and Carmelina married 25 years ago?
What?
No, we were fallen apart a few years before that. Why do you ask? Apparently, she went into isolation for a year about 25 years ago.
Surely this is a joke.
I remember that. I have no idea what she was doing. She likes to lose herself in her work. She says she was working on a project and didn't want to be disturbed. Was full isolation unusual? A little, but I didn't pay much attention. The Syndicate's far from grace was a bigger concern.
Sure.
Where did she isolate herself? She has always put herself into hideaways in the island, places where she won't be disturbed. I don't know where it was. I know. You asked Crimson to get the key to the second holy seal from KHX.
Of course not.
No,
Don't
Witness,
test
I'm
me.
losing my patience.
Is this a fact?
By asking her to do that,
or
and by
truth?
her account, taking a copy from her, you're the prime suspect for who went through it.
What?
I did nothing of the sort.
Got it.
You're denying all of it or just going through the seal?
This island is
All
full
of it.
sinners.
I had nothing to do with Miss Ass's preposterous story or the second seal.
I don't like this.
No desire to cooperate at all. I can't cooperate with a fabrication. Uh-huh. No, yeah, sure. Alright.
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
Still think he's one of the primary suspects when it comes to the killings. Because it all goes back to the demon. It all goes back to the killer demon and him opening the crate. I don't care what anybody says. That was all him. You swear if Crimson is a true culprit of murders, I'm going to lose it. Granted, she does have a motive. She's been blessed by the gods, which should give her a reason to be very loyal to them. Yeah, but honestly, there hasn't been anything really I can find that Crimson really had anything really to play upon these murders or even these, this whole conspiracy stuff and the theories going around. That's what I think so anyway.
You reunite.
Now, I don't think he has anything to tell us, but let's just hang out. You look like the kind of person that likes wine.
Insufferable.
I do. A refined drink. I am able to enjoy expensive wine. Better wine. Uh-huh. You're fortunate. It helps I have access to older wines. Always a sign of equality. A nicely aged wine is luxury. I'm glad you agree.
You've got nothing
Not
on
everyone
me.
can appreciate wine. It isn't something for novices or the lower class. Okay, you're knowledgeable. Yes. Goodbye. Goodbye. Now, I'm not sure, like, how much time we gotta wait until we can talk to them again. But, whatever. I don't think there's really much else we can do with him. Let's see. Talk to them, talk to them. I can talk to Carmelina and Dr. Doomjazz. Also gotta talk to Sam. Let's talk to Doomjazz. Oh man, do I love this music. Alright, Doomjazz, what do you got for me?
Dr. Doomjazz.
Can you feel it in the air? You've been spraying pheromones again.
The island is about to end.
This may be the last time we talk before you and Judge determine who's guilty. Oh. Uh-oh. Do I... Well? Why in the hell not? We'd better not waste any more time then.
I had no idea.
Lady Luck... Stop talking. I think they did a horizontal tango. Yay! It's been wonderful to see you again. Don't. You were never any good at the conversation afterwards.
My favorite investigator.
Take this, but save it until you're off duty. Maybe I'll see you on the next island.
I've got all the time in the world.
I sure
For
hope
you.
so. So, maxing out their relationship means that you get to bang at the end of it. Great. All right. Now, after we all did it dirty, let's talk about your former sex life. I've been told that you're in love with Akiko.
The island is about to end.
I assume you paid for that secret? It's none of your business or anyone else's. It has nothing to do with your case. Would you kill the council for revenge for the death of your father?
That's not nice.
I've got some guts coming onto my yacht flinging bullshit like that around. Oh, you got some guts. Just doing my job, Doc.
I'm a professional.
I'm not a killer. Never have been, never will be. Regardless of what happened to my father. Even if it put Akiko in harm's way.
Investigator.
You're jumping some pretty big conclusions of exhausting my goodwill. My personal life and feelings are none of your business.
Investigator.
I didn't kill the consul, and there's nothing in the world that would make me a killer.
I'm a professional.
I was a battlefield medic, but I didn't carry a weapon. I've seen a nightmare of death and do not intend to conflict on anyone else, no matter what.
This is bad.
This conversation is over. Well, now it just feels awkward. We did it, and now we talk about some stuff that makes everybody uncomfortable. Alright. Anyway. Let's talk to Carmelina. Let's see. So we have swearing, blood, and violence, but sex, that's going too far and gets us the black screen. Sure. That's how things go. Oh, quick. So I did mention at the beginning of this part of the stream that I did a lot of stuff off screen, just finding like items or whatever, and like blood crystals and whatever. I did find all the crests, and it just gave me a relic, like nothing major, but it actually, no, I think it gave me 5 blood crystals. I think that's what it gave me. So just in case you guys were wondering what was up with that. Carmelina.
Halt! What do you want?
She's the one who's like really, really, really guilty of everything here.
Architect Carmelina's violence.
Well, let's hang out anyway.
We have achieved perfection.
I want to give you something, investigator. An eye? It's the eye of a worshipper, a blood dancer. It's been preserved and reformatted into a storage device.
Craft is its own reward.
The chronicles of Blood Dancer have been imprinted into it. By examining the crevices of the eye, you may learn about the god.
Paradise feels...
Blood Dancer caused multiple planet-wide genocides as he perfected his insane technology.
How dare you?
There are always sacrifices for progress, investigator. What are your sacrifices? A personal question. Every day we make micro choices about how we live. Each one bears the weight of our vision for our own future. Is doing this going to better realize my goal? No. Should I do it? Well, even though it's more beneficial to the world or loved ones, can I live with the consequences?
Sorry.
That sounds grave.
We have achieved perfection.
Individual consequences do not have to be life-altering. They all add up, though.
Craft is its own reward.
Please go and enjoy the island, Lady Love Dies. Through it, you may learn more about yourself.
I'm glad to be back.
Thank you for your time. Okay, I think Max level with them as well. Oops. What can you tell me about your self-imposed isolation 25 years ago?
Do your job.
I have no idea why something I did 25 years ago is any of your concern.
That's
What were you
strange.
doing? You said it was for a project, but no one has ever seen what came out of it. What I choose to do is nothing you need to concern yourself with. Okay. What if I said there were secret trans-dimensional corridors crisscrossing the island?
We have achieved perfection.
I'd say you spent too much time in the scorching sun. So you don't know anything about them. I have no idea what you're talking about. To be clear, you're denying crafting secret corridors and hiding a killer within them. Of course I am. That's totally unbelievable. I think you need a rest, investigator. Crime doesn't rest, so nor do I. Let's see you explain this away in trials. Explain what? A total fantasy? We'll see. Tell me about the message you sent to Akiko telling her to leave Grace alone with Henry.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have a copy of it here.
It is cowardly.
I'm
to
sure it's a
create
fabrication.
investigator.
I have no authority over Akiko. I can't order her to do anything, much less break procedure with something so dangerous.
Ah,
Then why did she step out of the room and leave them unattended? I have no idea. You'd have to ask Grand Marshal. Frankly, I'm surprised she even told her about the corridors. It's like, no. Alright. Ooh, a conspiracy crafted from the fabrics of the island. Did Carmelina's hidden killer commit the crime to end all crimes? I think so, yes. I think he, like, Dononegante, along with the killer demon, killed the council on orders of Carmelina and Witness. That's the way I'm looking at it. Who else? Wait, who else do I gotta talk to? Is it just Sammy? I guess I could talk to One Last Kiss as well, just to hang out. But we gotta talk to Sam. Oh, you know what? Also, I got all the drinks off screen as well. Nothing really cool happens at the end of it. Dead Nebula just appears, like he'll call you and says, "Wow, you must need a drink really bad." Or no, excuse me. He's like, "You must really need to piss really bad." So there's that. That's what we gotta finish up. We gotta finish hanging out with Yuri if possible. You're right, nature. Shoot. Do you guys remember how... I don't remember, I don't remember where the hell Sam is. Oh, shoot. Sticky bombs to the balls. I think that's from Legend of Zelda, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, crap. There it is. I was like, which one is Sam's fast travel point?
Getting saved.
Zagor, I forgot. I didn't know where it's located on that map. What? No, you know what? That was kind of a crappy way to put that, dude. You look at this map and you tell me where the hell the bar would be exactly located. Because none of these exactly says bar. That's where I was coming from, dude.
Sam Daybreak.
Oh.
Fancy a drink?
Sure, get a drink.
Fancy a drink?
This is my other blend, LD, Vortex. Yeah, but you made it seem like I was an idiot for not knowing where the hell it was. I just didn't like the way you kind of put that in, man. Maybe I misinterpreted what you read because it's over text, but you just made it seem like, oh, you forgot it again, seriously? I mean, I don't know, man. To me, it didn't come out right. I trust neat is okay. This one has a punchier taste.
That's weird.
That sure hits you. I don't serve this to many guests. They find it too much. It's harder to appreciate, but you understand, don't you?
Sure.
Do you miss being an assassin?
What?
Death doesn't interest me anymore. But it was your calling for so long. Being an assassin hurts too many people. I have a new calling, a new craft. Can't you see? Do you miss the Paradise Cycle unit?
I have a bad feeling about
Every day.
this.
Being an investigator completes me.
Fancy a drink?
That's how I feel. Serving the right drink can change a life. That's better than taking a life now, isn't it? If someone doesn't take a life, I wouldn't be here having this conversation. That's true, isn't it? I've enjoyed our conversations. I hope the rest of your investigation proceeds smoothly. Is this our last chat?
Don't think so, LT.
I'm afraid I need to say goodbye to this bar one last time. So many memories. It's been a pleasure, Sam. Take care, won't you, LD? Always. No, I don't mind you guys. You guys can ask me questions, but don't put it in a way like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about or I'm an idiot. Like, have some respect for me, and you'll receive that respect back. Do you guys see what I'm coming at here? Just make sure what you guys are writing doesn't come off bad. That's all I ask. You guys can ask me the questions, whatever. You guys know I'm happy to answer whatever. But just watch how you phrase certain stuff. It's like an edgier Sans. Sure. Okay. Lydia told me about you guys wanting to leave the Syndicate.
Is this a joke, LD?
She told you that? Can't break the bond of friendship, can you? I mean... You mean you wish she kept quiet? Has she given your secret away?
Don't think so, LD.
I don't like people knowing our business. It's our relationship, not theirs. It doesn't give us a motive because the law is a law. A new leader wouldn't change that, now would it?
I don't like this.
I'm afraid I need to be judged of that, Sam.
Don't test me.
How come you lied to me earlier?
I am under suspicion, LD.
They paint us in a bad light. We're not council killers. We just want to explore the world. You understand, right? This doesn't look good, Sam. No, I understand, Zagor. Like I said, it's just through text it can be bad. That's why the emojis and emotes exist, because sometimes it does help clear up a lot of matters. Trust me, I've seen it happen multiple times, not only here but on many other streams, many. Alrighty, Danny, thank you so much for coming out. I'll talk to you later. Any idea why Lydia's knife was outside the penthouse?
Don't think so, LD.
No idea. You sure it's hers? I mean, come on.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
Sammy, come on. She didn't mention losing or using it to do a bit of murder or anything. Not sure how I can help. Okay, well, that takes care of that. Let's talk to One Last Kiss. I don't think she has anything to add, but we'll go ahead and just hang out with her if we can. Welcome back, Jaden.
One last kiss.
Just to make sure there's nothing else there. Are you worried about blinking out of existence when this island ends? What a wonderful bedside manner, investigator. If you do your job, then I have nothing to worry about. My killer will be brought to justice and I can be laid to rest. Are you hoping for an afterlife? Heaven, hell, eternal paradise in the cosmos, or the endless suffering in whatever the degenerate hell the gods have devised. It isn't something to worry about. It can't be helped. What if there is no afterlife and you spend your life hoping there is? What a waste.
All would benefit from a crime like these.
Do you believe in the afterlife, investigator? I mean... I think there's both ways. It's like, yeah, enjoy life, but maybe there could be something. Why not? Of course. What else is there? Do you take solace in that belief? I mean, yeah. It's something to fall back on when you need a bit of comfort. At your lowest points.
The investigator is here.
There are always times when everything's taken from you. It's nice to think heaven might be waiting for you. Even for an immortal.
Crime.
Immortal doesn't
cannot
mean
hide.
invulnerable. All it takes is one knife and suddenly you're dealing with the cold hard fact of the afterlife existing or not existing. A lot of people found out that fact last night, didn't they? I hope they got the answer they wanted. Oh, I'm not done talking to her. Wow. One Last Kiss is dead, yes. One Last Kiss is the spirit of Grace Bloodlines, who was the member of the Syndicate, who was murdered 10 years ago. Supposedly by Henry, but definitely more so from Carmelina. So, okay. Wow, look at that! We got no notes. No notes. So I still gotta, like, talk to, like, Yuri. And, just to get the relationship all the way up. There's Yuri and One Last Kiss. I'm not sure if enough time will pass, so... Let's go back to Yuri, I guess. Maybe enough time has passed. Now, where was his exactly? The gardens, that sounds about right. It is the first day of autumn, isn't it? I totally forgot. And I know that song is like coming up like crazy because it is September 21st. But welcome to the stream, Simi.
Yuri Knight.
I think they straight up mentioned it was like her like not too long ago, so it wasn't super hard to piece together, but I gotcha.
Nonsense.
Can we make this the last time, freak? Have you ever been in love, Yuri?
What business?
Love does not offer anything. Love constrains ambition. It blinds you to your goal. Love can make you understand more about yourself and others.
Pathetic.
Oh, you didn't watch that stream? Okay. I understand myself and others just fine. Some of us are rulers, and the rest are meant to be ruled. The world is very simple, freak. Your people confuse yourselves with love and affection. It dulls your senses and stops you from achieving excellence.
I have a bad feeling about
If you open
this.
your heart and you open your mind. Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. Well, that was that. So, frankly, I'm afraid that I don't have, like, not enough time has passed for me to hang out with Grace. Because let's see who we talk to. Carmelina's maxed. So is Dr. Doomjazz. Yuri. Who's behind? Who's behind? Oh. So who the hell's behind the judge? We finished talking with Sam. Crap. Do you guys remember if I talked to Lydia all the way? I can't remember. Dr. Doomjazz, he's maxed alright. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Oh, Crimson. I don't know if we talked to Crimson all the way. We talked to Akiko and Henry all the way. Okay, you know what? Yeah, Lydia, I can't remember. I don't remember if Lydia's was maxed out all the way. Crimson, I don't think she was fully. Let's go ahead and double check that.
Crimson Acid.
She has nothing else for me, right? No. You still read much, lady? Not a lot to read in the Idle Lands.
Good work.
Let me give you this. One of the citizens we brought on the island was carrying a few volumes of it. It's my new favorite. Enrapturing?
That's strange.
Enrapturing manga? Nagoshi's helicopter. A humble designer dreams about flying a helicopter through the city. Looks good. Does he achieve his goal? We need to read it to find out. What did you miss most in Exile? I mean, you guys. The old gang. We live in the shadow of genocidal gods, praise be of course, but you guys made it better. It was a different time back then. The islands were a mess, but it was us against the world. The Syndicate got too comfortable, too predictable. That's why last night happened.
I'm glad to be
A lot of good times in the old islands. Immortality was a fun thing to experiment with. Endless possibility. People started settling down, though. It didn't end because he got exiled. Is this about me getting married? Partly. All of the Syndicate got boring in one way or another.
Thank you.
Monstrat started cracking the whip about building better islands. Akiko got a stick up her ass. Doomjazz only knows so many tricks. I'm glad you got married and found happiness, but you left me behind.
Sorry.
I didn't realize. I thought we were just fooling around.
Don't be coy.
We were. I enjoyed it, but I wanted it to last longer. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, you know. Why not? It's been an aeon, but we can pick up where we left off. If only once before this island ends. Don't be a tease, lady. I'm not teasing.
Good.
Just a one-time thing, right? I'm solving the mass murder of the council after being exiled. I'm not in a place to make long-term decisions.
Thank you.
Works for me. Well, they did it. We'll just leave it at that, shall we? I miss you, Crimson. I miss you too, lady. Remember, this is a one-time thing. We keep it business now. We'll see what happens on the next island. Ta-da!
Relic obtained.
Okay. So, it looks like you can sleep with Doom Jazz and Crimson. Okay. 2 sex scenes in one stream. Impressive. Alright, let's check up with Lydia, because like I said, I do not remember if we maxed out her relationship or not. It literally it would just fade to black Simi. That's all that would happen. No, see, a threesome, you have to involve the person in that time. It's not really a threesome because it happened in 2 separate occasions, you know? We're gonna get some God-related STDs at this rate. Oh my god. Hopefully they practice safe sex. Let's just hope that. Oh my god, Blue Gardner. Let's see. Yeah, so so we did not finish talking with Lydia. Okay.
Let's go for a drive, LD.
What's good to eat on this island? The Deep Factory nailed the meat this time. The synthetic meat, that is. Notice how now livestock. There's now livestock on the island. The Deep Factory got expanded. All the meat is made from a culture of bugs. There are huge caverns full of bug breeding and meat growing operations. Does it taste good? Yeah, real good. Yuri always claims it doesn't taste like the real thing, but he's just that type. He's the pickup I dread each time. The amount of bullshit that comes out of his mouth is out of control. Thinks he's a wine connoisseur. Dude, you live on a synthetic island where the grapes are grown underground in a lab. That isn't high-end stuff. He tried to tell Sammy all about whiskey one time. Sammy renounced violence, but I thought Yuri was about to get an ice pick in his eye. Sorry, Aldi. Didn't mean to go off. He drives me crazy. You vent all you want. He's new to me. I'll trust you on this. Appreciate it. I'll drop you out of the beach again. That didn't sound like a last type of thing. Wow, okay, we still gotta talk to her again, huh? Alright, how about we actually go to one last kiss? That might be enough time for her to go back and hang out. Yeah, nobody likes Yuri.
One last kiss.
Is the Syndicate worth saving?
Do you understand?
That's for you to
investigator?
decide. For better or for worse, the crime happened. The Syndicate was on a straight path. Now the path branches. The truth you believe in will determine the fate of the Syndicate. Which branch do you think we should take? Weed out the corruption. The Syndicate is no place for paranoia and conspiracy. We have a holy cause. We have forgotten that. We are in a position to craft a perfect society. You said there was no such thing as perfection. So I did. The idea of perfection is intoxicating. We always let our God down and start believing in it. We kidnap people from the real world and force them to worship our gods. They're pressed in the service on the island, working in our factories and farms before being killed in a mass slaughter ritual. Hard to imagine much perfection coming from that. Oh, guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I am so sorry. Just had to do something real quick. Oopsie daisy. Where's my game? Here we go. Perhaps we should wipe the slate clean? How do we do that? I have no idea. Investigate that. No. We do not have any demonology topics. Nope. So we can come back later again. Jeez. Alright. Because, I mean, I should end this. But literally the only people we just need to max out relationships with are... Lydia and One Last Kiss. Ah, crap. Do you guys remember we maxed out witnesses relationship stuff? I can't remember. No, I'm not going to end the stream. I'm, like, ending this part because... I will be ending the game because we got all the information we needed and we can now begin the trials, I think.
Please get a daybreak.
Really? That wasn't enough time? Shoot. I guess we can just look around then. Well... So I use the mysteries thing and, like, nothing really shows up. I kinda picked this area clean. We think you did. Alright, then, you know, I guess it's not a big deal just to check up on witness. Oh, damn it. Where's he at? No. Is there not a place in the menu where you can check that out? Check out what exactly? Oh, you mean like if they were all max level? That's a good question. No, I didn't check that out myself, but I don't know if there is. We're right here anyway, so. The thing is, I still got to go back to One Last Kiss. I still got to go back to Lydia. I got to make sure I got to pass some time anyway.
Witness to the end.
Okay, no, I did talk them all the way. Okay.
The gods are displeased.
Oh, and I have a huge hunch, Simi. So, yeah, so for people who just arrived in the stream, at the very beginning, I found out where to use those pile bunker gauntlets, and it opened up a secret vault, which led these trans-dimensional corridors, which broke the case wide open because, well, here's the vault right here. This guy was here. Denonigate. He is apparently the secret son of Carmelina and Aiz Kiwami. So he straight up admitted that he killed them, the council. But I also do believe that the council members are also killed from the killer demon. So yeah, there's a lot going on. But yeah, let me check out the notes here, if it does say like max relationship, anything like that. Not really. Nah. Okay. So yeah, I think we really just... we did all that we pretty much could. There's Lydia. Right now, I'm just kind of messing around for fun because I just want to max out the relationships because I did it with everybody else, you know? Might as well do it with Lydia and One Last Kiss. You're also wondering why he's only wearing pajamas and that necklace looks suspicious too. I think just because he was kept hidden all these years. Something tells me he doesn't really know much about the world, period, so I don't know. I don't think there's anything strictly suspicious like what he was wearing or anything like that. Alright, Lydia, please tell me enough time passed.
Please get a daybreak.
There we go.
Let's go for a drive, LD.
Think you never go back to the old life? You mean being an assassin? You asking because of the case? This is all off the record, just chatting. I don't know if it does look strange to me, Zagor, to be quite honest. I'll take a look at his profile again. I told you that part of my life is over. That part of my life is over. Got no taste for it. Do you miss it? I miss the abstract. Ignoring the actual murder part, having a skill to get good at is good. It gave me a purpose. These hands are for killing now. You get a long time to think on these islands. It's not worth it. What isn't worth it? Ending lives. What's the point? A life is too important to end early. My line of work was just facilitating another person's ambition. You should be working for yourself, not somebody else. What about working for the Syndicate? That's different. We're part of something here. A higher calling. We worship our gods and work for their glory. Not the same as a few coins for a slit throat. I love how she's saying this, but she wants to get out of the Syndicate. What about you? Happy to be working again. I'm the investigation freak. The old nickname. Something to live up to. I'll drop you back at the beach again. This time I brought you something. Ooh, a painting! Is this one of your paintings? Yeah, from one of the beaches. Aww. This is amazing. Thanks, Lydia. Something to remember your return to paradise by. If I get an apartment on the next island, this will get pride of place. Appreciate it. Listen, I've enjoyed our drives, but you need to get this thing solved so there's a next island. Get at me if you got a question about the next case, yeah? Or about the case. Will do. Thanks again. I really hope we don't end up flirting with Lydia. I mean, no, we're like really good friends, but I don't think we're that like type of friend. Okay. Only one person to talk to left, and that is one last kiss. After that, we are ready to go to end the game. Go to the trials. See how everything comes together. I think I got everything settled.
One last kiss.
How do you deal with a corrupt ruling class?
Enjoy perfect 24.
No society has ever
investigator.
worked that out. The real world would be a different place if they had. The ruling class are more insidious than the gods. They corrupt all that they touch, mutating society to be something that only benefits them. For every ruler that meets the guillotine, another takes their place. Society births them with no respite.
Aren't you paying attention,
What would you do?
investigator?
I mean, change hearts to change minds. I hope you're right. I hope you can do it. The cycle will repeat until you do. I have enjoyed our conversations, but you have a job to do. Paradise needs saving. I will assist you where I can. Oh, investigator, I have something for you. I don't need it anymore. Why do I need it? Never forget that the clock is ticking.
Relic obtained.
Alright. So, that is that. I can't talk to anybody anymore. Unless I missed like a big thing. I think I got pretty much all the pieces of evidence that I need. And now is the time to start the trials and finish the game. See, Jade, I can't do it with a ghost. This isn't Ghostbusters, man. Come on. But here's what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna take our break for today. And when I return, we will quickly kind of look over our notes. I'll give you my speculations and what I feel is correct for all these different cases, or all these different crimes. Yeah, because nothing's unsorted, right? Actually, let me double check that. I just want to make sure, like, all our bases are covered. Like, there's no unsorted evidence, right? Because it would show up on the most right over here, if that was the case. Yep, okay. So yeah, I think I just got everything, so when we come back, we'll go ahead and start the trial and, well, finish this game. So I will see you guys in a little bit.